Ah, yes, the pesky United States. From its humble beginnings as a British colony to its emergence as a global superpower, the United States has undergone significant social, political, and economic changes that have shaped its identity. And today, I'm gonna explain everything about it. So, what we waiting for? Let's get started. The Siege of American history was sown in the early 17th century when European colonists arrived on the shores of North America. The English established the first permanent settlement at Jamestown, Virginia in 1607. Over the next century, 13 British colonies were established along the eastern seaboard. However, as tensions grew between the colonies and the British Crown, a revolutionary spirit took hold. The American Revolution, 1775 to 1783, saw the colonies fight for their independence from British rule. Key events such as the Boston Tea Party, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and the military leadership of George Washington played pivotal roles in securing victory for the American patriots. In the Revolutionary War, the newly independent United States faced the challenge of forming a functional government. In 1787, the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia drafted the United States Constitution, a groundbreaking document that established a federal system of power between the federal and state governments. The Constitution also enshrined key principles such as individual liberties and the separation of powers. Whew, that was a lot to take in, I guess. Well, I had to revise all the script, so yeah, it's pretty hard. But I'm just trying to simplify the history as much as I can. The early republic witnessed the establishment of a two-party system, with the Federalists led by Alexander Hamilton, advocating for a strong central government, and the Democratic Republicans led by Thomas Jefferson campaigning states' rights. The presidency of George Washington set the precedent for the peaceful transition of power and the importance of maintaining a neutral foreign policy. Yeah, George Washington was a nice guy, but the people next weren't that good, as you'll see in the next part of the video, which is westward expansion and manifest destiny. Throughout the 19th century, the United States experienced rapid territorial expansion. Like everybody knew that, obviously. Driven by the belief in manifest destiny, and so they were like, alright, gotta get some land. So they just took Louisiana, they bought Louisiana from France for only like a little bit of money. So all this just for a bit of money. So Louisiana was purchased pretty easily, and it also doubled the size. While the Oregon Trail, Oregon's here, and the California Gold Rush led to the settlementation of the Western frontier. Well, this expansion, however, came to the expense of Native American tribes, which also resulted in conflicts such as the Tale of Tears and the Battle of Little Bighorn. And it's pretty sad that these native people were raided, they were killed and enslaved. It was not that good, I guess. After Manifest Destiny, the Confederates would try to succeed from the Union and from their own country, the CSA, which was purely based on slavery, while the Republicans wanted to preserve the Union with Lincoln as their president, though the CSA, Confederate States of America, would eventually lose and black people would get their rights. This would come at a toll of a very big loss in life of around 600,000. But after this, the US would experience rapid industrialization as well. So it was not all bad. The 20th century witnessed the United States ascend to the status of a global power. World War One, which was from 1914 to 1918, saw the US play a decisive role in the Allied victory against Germany, the Ottoman Empire, and Italy. Italy originally. No, I mean Austria-Hungary. Sorry. The interwar period was marked by the Roaring Twenties, characterized by economic prosperity and cultural dynamism. But this is not all that happened, as the Great Depression also came, in which the world saw a plummeting in a global economy, and also the Germans and basically every other economy was plummeting. The Soviets were rising, but basically every other economy was plummeting, and one of the USA. So did the USA. They also plummeted in economy. And then World War Two. In World War Two, they basically saved the Allies. Well, you can also say the Soviet Union, but also the USA, as they also provided aid and helped in the Battle of the Bulge and Normandy, and basically the whole takeover of Germany. And they also sent two bombs to certain Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. After World War II, two big powers had risen to power: the United States and the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union, the predecessor of the Russian Empire, and basically the predecessor, and the United States, predecessor of no one. Maybe the British Empire, as they were basically now like the British Empire, and the Soviet Union was basically now like a bit smaller Russian Empire. And in the Cold War, the United States and Russia never actually fought each other, but actually did a series of proxy wars, such as in Vietnam and Korea and many other countries. Eventually, the Soviet Union would fall under the leadership of Mikhail Gorbachev, if you are wondering, and the USA would succeed. After the Cold War, the US would experience economic growth, but also a bit of decline, and their debt would rise. And currently, I guess they are not in the best situation. But I wish they could have a better situation, and I hope them the best for their future. But this is it for today's video. Bye bye.